guys, welcome back to our channel Fact Box. Do you know that a clownfish can change gender? Yes, clownfish can change their gender from male to female if the opportunity arises. However, once you become a female, there's no turning back. Why do clownfish change genders? Clownfish are sequential hermaphrodites. They're just one of the hundreds of fish species to undergo sexual transition. Clownfish change gender to become the dominant female of the group. The largest male becomes a female. She only mates with a breeding male, the now largest and most aggressive male in the community. The rest of the members of the community consist of sexually immature males. So, when the alpha female dies or gets lost, the breeding male will be the first one in the pecking order and gain weight. And before you know, he will become a she. Next, every fish grows and moves up in rank. Then, as you can guess, the largest of the non-breeder will turn into the male breeder. The breeding couple will now suppress the maturation of juveniles in the anemone so they don't revolt and threaten their authority. The suppression happens in not-so-subtle ways, with the breeding male snatching the lion's share of food to maintain his bulky body. Scientists believe that the correlation between these sizes and hierarchy has a lot to do with preventing conflict between group members. This helps ensure subordinates don't rise to power and threaten the reigning queen and her consort. Apparently, the breeding pair sometimes even resort to killing or evicting non-breeders that show signs of growing big quickly. How can clownfish change gender? Clownfish can change gender because they are sequential hermaphrodites. They're born with both male and female reproductive organs. And when the time comes for the breeder male to turn into a female, the biological change is governed by hormonal change. It's important to note that the very DNA of the fish itself doesn't change, but the expression of different genes does change radically. The most obvious change happens in the set of genes involved in the expression of gonadotropin-releasing hormones, which regulate the gonad's function in fish. The testes dissolve and the ovaries form. But this doesn't happen overnight. Also, the latest study has shown that male-to-female sex change occurs first in the brain and only later involves the transformation of gonads, sometimes after a delay of months or even years. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe.